Whoops. Okay, that explains it. Headphones became unplugged. Whack, whack. Hello, and welcome to the... first Multiversus stream of Season 3. And probably the only one. Unless they pull out a really cool Halloween rift. I'm not sure. In which case I might add that to the Halloween lineup. But, anyways. Starting now, I'll be streaming Multiversus once at the start of each season. Should be a fun time. Let's get into it. There's not much else to say. This is the third day of the, Season 3 release. Powerpuff Girls are out now, and, they're very powerful. I've done a little bit as them, but not anything online. I've done, the Rift, because there are some required nodes with, the Powerpuff Girls in the Rift.
It's kind of nice having fights where we don't need to worry about smashing buildings, but I also kind of miss smashing buildings a little bit.
What I can tell, they're very... they're very interesting conceptually, but they're maybe a little bit too powerful right now. It definitely feels like you're fighting show Powerpuff Girls, who, from all of the clips that I've seen, just kind of wreck everything. Without too much effort. They're very, very, very good at comboing into their multiple kill moves. Up attack, charged or uncharged, if you're using Buttercup. And their up special, that's a big one. It's, they're a doozy. But I figured we'd take them into... maybe not free-for-all first. Let's try just 1v1. There's some good Marvin news. I haven't seen what all he's capable of yet, but it did mention that he can combo jab 1, jab 2 into up attack, which is neat. I've already gotten some perks for them, lined it up so that it could be a nice and smooth transition into playing. I also nabbed the Rowdy Ruff announcer pack from the store, Prestige store. Okay, so right off the bat, you want to start with Bubbles because she's fast. It's like starting out the opponent's stock with Mithra. Whoop. Nope, didn't get off the dash attack. And I can just... Nope, never mind. Ouch. Yep. That was Bubbles, and she's supposed to have less knockback, and that killed it just a bit over 100. Buttercup has a little bit more knockback, but slower moves. They're all doozies. That was not when I would have expected that to occur, but I don't think they were expecting that either. now it's mid-stock. I think I'm going to transfer to Blossom, because Blossom has medium speed. And medium knockback power. I'm hoping to get him off stage and then toss him downwards. Whoops. That's fine. And then up attack. And there's not much you can do about that. So yeah. My first online match with them, and I wrecked face. Yeah, I think we'll... I don't know. I feel a little bad playing as them, just because of how powerful they are. But if I want to get high in ranked, then I'm going to need to either play them and exploit that, or figure out a way how to deal with all of the Powerpuffs who are going to be in ranked. Which is a little frustrating. But
What thinking butt character are you going with?
maybe if we pop over to Marvin,
Weaklings who I am to crush.
we'll get a couple of interesting matches in. I have to do free-for-all for the mission, so let's do that. I didn't get much of the missions done the last couple of days because I had a migraine. So, it'll be nice to manage that. Get some of those completed and get more progress in the battle pass. Weekly missions are bugged, but the team is already well aware of that, and I'm sure hard at work fixing. Samurai Jack got some tuning. They're showing that they're not afraid to do necessary changes, because they've been making tweaks to Batman and LeBron, and those are some that people have been saying definitely needed something changed about them. Batman still feels like he wants to go for the cheesy up special ladder combos, but I haven't really had the chance to fight him very much yet, so I'm withholding judgment for the time being.
Think you're the toughest I've gone up against?
They have actually mentioned, though, that they are going to be addressing Finn's really nasty ladder combos very soon. And that's something that they're looking at. So that makes me happy. Would have been real nice if they'd started addressing that a while ago, but you know. I've discovered something a little disappointing about this stage in free-for-all. Getting a ring out with the basketball hoops doesn't count as your ring out. It counts as the last person who hit the person who was rung out. So... Get Jason with the armor break attack. Okay. Didn't get to properly capitalize on that. Mostly, I just don't want to be wrung out by the Jason. Get out of here. If this Jason clashes around too much with this Samurai Jack, he's gonna ring out the Jack, and then I'm gonna be in trouble. Ah, dang. I was close. I was close. I feel like maybe there was a world where I won that. Okay, any more free-for-all ones? No, I have to hit neutral attacks as the Powerpuff Girls, so I guess we're going back to playing them. Sure, thanks for the toast. I have to play as a tank.
Now, what thinking butt character are you going with?
Let me see, what other missions have we got? Taunt your foe. Alright, I can do that. Those are all tank or rifts, so guess we'll get to that later. I actually haven't looked through the whole battle pass yet. I've seen what was shown off in the Into the Verse, but not anything else aside from what I've already earned. So let's have a look. That's pretty interesting. I know that they showed off a ring out that was a salt shaker, and I have mixed feelings about that. All right, that's cool. I've seen people with interesting opinions about the Rick Prime skin. Okay, I can think of when I would use that. Alright, an okay banner. Okay. Oh, and you know what else? I saw some people commenting about taunts that had been added that haven't shown up anywhere of note. They weren't announced or anything. Garnet's total damage dealt, 54,000. That looks great. An exclamation. Okay, okay. Golf, let's go. Okay. Yeah, that's an alright ring out. I'll take that. I'll probably have that as my ring out of choice for a while. See, I don't know how to feel about this. That's a fun one. That would be likely a reference to the Tom and Jerry one where they were musketeers, I'm thinking. Arya highest damage dealt, 416. Alright, moi. Smooth. Okay. Okay. Oh. This makes me happy. Alright, that's probably going to become my default for a while. Looks fun. I did not see that, I don't think. No, they did show this off. Alright. Arya fans are eating this battle pass then. Okay. Black Adam total damage dealt 30,000. 11,000 with Iron Giant. This looks super fun. Okay, move off it. Move back. Okay, yeah, it's different every time. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you use this right after you land a ring out or a combo that you want clipped. Okay. Okay. Smack. Okay. And I saw this, and I'm wondering how that chainsaw is going to be used in regards to... Because... How do you have that model on a sword's hitbox and have it look... That's good. Nice. Alright. Hang on. Okay, it must have been the taunt that played that. I've seen some people comment that these ones are... that the Rowdy Ruffs are using voice lines from the Powerpuffs, and I imagine that's probably going to get fixed pretty quick. Today we'll also be going into the Rift and doing the mode that gets stars for this. Anubis Companion. This is interesting to me. Because they introduced the Toasty Companion last season, and in this season, as we'll see... They have a companion gem for each of the Powerpuffs. Which is very interesting. So that's 4, and then the Anubis head makes 5. Alright. Alright. You know... I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go in with the Powerpuffs in 1v1. Ranked. Because we're gonna get matchup situations like this.
Okay, I guess that's not related.
It's neat that they got all of the voice actors back.
Now there's a face that looks good for punching.
I was the wrong one. Nope. That is the most potent approach tool, I think, in their arsenal. And one of the most annoying things about them is that they can just approach with this whenever. Or the grab, or the dash attack. And there's not a lot that can be done about that.
Bam!
Okay, OBS really doesn't like what's happening right now. They are simply too fast for it. Also, where are their hitboxes, really? Because sometimes it feels like I have to be basically inside them in order to hit them, and it's very frustrating. I was hoping to maybe get some instances of that on camera so that I could showcase the more egregious instances of hitbox trouble. Oop, there I go. That's a good idea. Actually, let's slow them down a bit. Keep that ice on them. Ouch. Never mind. Ouch. Yeah, okay. Oof. Okay, now I'm feeling that. Ouch. Didn't like that. Didn't like that. Okay. This is fine. Everything is fine. I don't think I'm gonna play ranked until that gets sorted out, frankly. Maybe only occasionally. It feels like it'll be pretty easy to get tired of. I shouldn't complain too much because there was a ton of crazy good stuff that was shown off in the patch notes. And it's just... It was the same thing with Smash. It's just how it is. When there's one character that's the meta because they're so powerful or so quick or whatever, and the Powerpuff Girls are both, you run into them all the time and sometimes they become particularly annoying to fight, particularly if it's a bad matchup or you don't know what you're doing, or... Special. Nope. Okay. There we go. Man, I can't time that very well. So I guess it's sticking to the aerial down special for me. I did not realize from watching the Into the Verse and stuff that it cycled through them repeatedly until you chose the one that you wanted. I figured one would cycle forwards, one would cycle backwards, but and then you'd have to keep track of whether you were in the air or on the ground. Does that go farther? I feel like that goes farther. It does. It definitely does. Okay, so let's swap out to Blossom and go a medium distance with the up special, because I didn't realize that before. Buttercups is naturally going to be more powerful, but Bubbles and Blossoms go up a little further. Oop, okay. Oop, and I got caught by that last one, so it wrecked me. Wow, that's a kill move too? Okay. It's just so wide. Oop, they parried. Okay. Nope, okay. Don't get grabbed. Ooh. Wow, okay. Made it out of that one. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to taunt.
Really proud of
Okay.
myself now.
That's manageable. I'm thinking press the advantage isn't actually going to be as useful as I thought. Because they don't get hit much above a certain percent because they are fragile. And that is the saving grace.
Now there's a
If you
big
want a
look
chance
good
against
for
them,
punching.
your best bet is to keep in mind that, whoop, they are assassins, and they ring out sooner. Visuals are nice and clean, though.
Bam!
Good.
Pew pew pew! Ah!
Okay, I'm dead there. Yep.
What a bunch of creeps! I need to rethink the strategy.
Yep.
Now you're in for it.
The nice thing is, they're probably going to be more inclined to use Buttercup to ring me out, whereas I'm using Bubbles right at the start to rack up the damage. So I would be the faster one in that instance. Perfect. That tossing one of the girls move is
Did you see that? We were so awesome.
easily one of the most interesting projectiles in the game, I think. I want to see if it actually removes part of your hitbox. I actually don't even know if you can hit any of the if you can hit the girls in back. The ones that aren't in the leader position. I'm pretty sure you can. with that in mind, if you can't, then it means that their hitbox would be smaller than Gizmo's. Which, that's interesting. Because they're XP boosted. Well, they get an interesting, kind of an electric. Little visual around their render. Alright, we're gonna go tank. Well, since I played Steven, I think. Yeah.
This will be easy, I hope.
And we're gonna deal damage, hit air down attacks, and ring out opponents that have lower damage than us. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, you know, I was going to have a look to see if I could find any other new taunts.
Who you gonna pick?
Didn't see one from
I
Marvin.
claim this battle in the
Yeah,
name
no.
of Mars.
Okay.
Never met a mystery I couldn't solve.
No, I haven't seen that one. Is that a new
No
one?
mystery about these moves.
Huh. No, not that. Not that either. Who else was it that I saw had a new taunt? Aha!
See, dead guys can dance. Cutting a rug. Oh yeah. Learned this one from some groovy skeletons.
What?
Cutting a
Sign
rug.
show up for it?
Oh yeah.
Interesting. Is that new? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay. Actually.
You gonna pick?
Okay. Yep, I am ready. Let's get those missions. Yeah, I like usual. You know, you can expect the new fighter to kind of flood the, Oh, match abandoned. Okay. You can expect the new fighter to flood the, flood the opponent pool for a while. Everyone's trying them out. That's just how it is. But, it makes it a little bit worse when they're in need of tuning. No Powerpuff Girls. Okay. I can work with this. I know how to take down a Beetlejuice.
Okay, I guess that's not real, is it?
I can't quite make out what they're saying there. Interesting. OBS is saying 0 dropped frames.
Made my friend
That can't be right.
miss their hammer.
That's on the correct. Bounce, buddy. It looks like I didn't. I ran into a Steven the other day who was doing essentially nothing but the neutral air. Well, that reminds me I do need to hit down airs. Ah, I didn't hit him. That's a very clever name for a move. Fine. Put a down arrow or two in there. You're gonna explode, and then... Gotcha! Nicely done. Boing.
What an awesome team!
I cannot recall if I've taunted enough, so I'm going to taunt again. I'm going to use the bouncy emote and then pull out my shield. The bubble. Just, to make it very clear what I mean by that. I am unbreakable.
Interesting choice.
Particularly effective for making sure your teammate has
The juice
the
is
means to
left.
get in and
Guess last time
pull off a finisher. Actually, get up right up next to me, why don't you? That's it.
let's see the Joker do that.
Time for Stevens. Field power.
You're letting me down here a little bit, Watermelon Steven.
That friggin' hurts, you know?
What do you think, man?
Got it.
The grand scheme of things, getting mixed up like her ain't so bad.
Okay. He's gonna try to teleport to me. There we go. That's what you get for trying to charge that.
Just like the kids taught me.
Okay. I need to...
Can't break this.
Uh-oh.
Wow. That one kinda hurt.
Smack him with impunity, Harley. Nicely done. It's kind of nice hearing occasionally different voice lines. You actually won. Don't know how long I'm going to keep this one on, though. It's just okay.
Toasty!
Thank you for the toast. You get a toast back. Still haven't wrung out an opponent with lower damage. And I haven't taunted enough either. This is fine, we'll just change to a different tank. Jason in particular, I've found, is quite good at that. You know who I've been playing around with, though? Garnet has a new perk, and it is very fun. If you're familiar, Garnet's up special first tosses out a little electric bomb that explodes after some time, and it's quite potent on its own, but you're not likely to catch someone with it. And then on cooldown, she does a clap above herself. I have been doing that a lot, just kind of tossing out the ball in a random spot, not really caring about it.
Interesting choice.
And then using the clap afterwards to get some pretty cheeky ring outs in combination with the down attack, which pulls enemies right into clap range. It's real nice. Okay. What happened there? I mean, I died, obviously. I hit the Shaggy's armor. And I don't have much damage on me, so this would not be very helpful. Ow, okay. No, you don't. Ah! Would've been great. Didn't quite pull it out fast enough, though. Ah! Ha ha! Oh. See, I'm not sure what I want in that situation. Up against another Jason and a Shaggy. And it looks like Shaggy got into Masters in rank last season. If they're playing Shaggy, then I don't blame them. No. I do blame them. I'm not surprised. That's what I intended to say. Okay. After this, I think we'll get into rifts, and it shouldn't take too long to get through. A match with I'm with Stupid again. The chalk bomb will be larger the farther you are from it when lit.
Interesting choice.
This is just a lump of coal. You could have just said, the longer you make the fuse. Although, I suppose that could be misinterpreted as the longer in regards to the amount of time that you make the fuse. I tried out that perk, and I ultimately decided that I didn't think that it was worth it. Because, look, this bead went through all of that trouble, and the chalk bomb was not that much larger at all. Or at the very least, the visuals weren't much larger. So I think the perk might not be working, or the perk doesn't match the visuals to the actual size of the bomb adequately. And I was actually unfamiliar as to where that move came from, but I think it might be from I think it might be from Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Oop. Well, there that goes. That shockwave was actually taken away from one of our giant smooths.
Was there ever in doubt?
Thanks for the toast. I was stupid. Sorry about being so bad at my job. I'll just leave that mission for another day. We'll get into the rifts now. Well, I'm gonna go to 1v1 actually. Yeah. I'm gonna go to ranked 1v1 because I feel like I could maybe pull off ringing out someone with lower damage in a 1v1. When I only have to worry about one opponent. It's a Harley. This shouldn't be too difficult. I just have to get in an attack at the right time, I imagine.
Okay, that's not really.
That could be difficult. That could be difficult, but I think I can manage. We've got 3 matches, potentially, to pull it off. Okay, I think I'm gonna have trouble. Nope. Okay. But that didn't count because she was at higher damage than me at the end because she hasn't actually hit me much. She's just hit me out of any attempt I made to hit her. It won't be too difficult to ring her out at low damage. What will be difficult is not dying in the meantime. That did it. That's 1. Now I just need 1 more. Oop. Nah, but I gotta let her rack up my damage now. That move having armor now is real nice. I do not use it enough. Yeah, of course I hit the stage there. Why did I use it? Ah! Ow. Okay. That was a mistake. Now I have no specials. Okay. Well. Okay. I don't think they intended to do that. I'm glad they did not concede. Resurrectionist obviously has its problems. It knocks you out before you would have necessarily been KO'd. Even if you aren't being knocked back by an enemy sometimes, which is really annoying. And the other one, the jump scare one. And I did not dodge in time. Okay, this is good that I'm ignited because it'll rack up damage. Oh, I missed. That was your perfect opportunity to take advantage of that. Okay, first stock down. Now I'll start working on the second stock, and by the time I get her into an okay KO range... Ba-ba-ba-da. Now there's a franchise that should be represented in this in some way. Even if not a fighter, then there should definitely, absolutely be... Whoop. Oh boy, not good. A stage, a bunch of cosmetics, banners and such. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, go ahead and wail on me a little bit. That's not what I wanted. But you know what? It's okay. That works. You actually won! Excellent. I didn't taunt. Well, sorry, under 94. Actually, I don't think that's specified whether or not to do it in Rifts, so I might as well do it in Rifts. I'm going to be taunting as a mage in Rifts anyways. Let's do it. Experience. Let's adjust. Spawn with a shield item. Now, I'm not certain what that means. So I might as well try it out. Exploding armor. Create an explosion whenever you're hit while armored. Fully charged attacks deal more. Knock back enemies multiple times to light them on fire. Let's pull out the fully charged attack one. And we'll light them on fire with Buttercup anyway. Okay. I want to see what spawning with a shield item means. In the match, destroy 15 enemies for all of the stars except for... Yeah, anyway. I want to find out what that means. Spawn with a shield item. Because if they have more items... You know, actually, I haven't played Bugs. I haven't played Bugs this season yet. And I don't remember playing against a Bugs either. I feel like I would have seen something about it if Bugs had another item that could show up. But I would love if this is maybe to serve as a test to see if they feel like they can add more items to Bugs' box. It'd still be pretty funny if the safe breaking always resulted in a sandwich. Because the idea that a sandwich would be locked up in a safe is just silly, frankly. It's humorous by default. Shield placement leveled up, so... Time to see what that's about. Shield placements start with a shield item. What does that mean?
Okay, I guess that's not you, is it?
Shield item, shield item, shield item. What do I expect? Do I toss it? I do! And then it just creates a shield of Stevens. That's not bad. taunt your foe while playing a mage. And I'm not playing a mage yet, so let's... Wait a minute. You see that? Pick up. Oh, it's on the ground and I can toss it again. I wonder if it's two-time use or what. It's there again. I can pick it up another time. Can't see it, really. Are you just gonna keep... Okay, hit with 5 charged attacks, hit 3 up attacks, time to put a match in. Okay. That's a charged attack, so it should count. I think that's my 4th, 5th. Hit with a couple up airs because they aren't particularly good. Then charge. There we go. That should... All of them? All of them. Nice. Taunt your foe. I could go for an ice cream sundae. Okay, so spawn with a shield item is interesting. I think I like the other one better because it combos with create an explosion whenever you're hit with a shield. Also, hang on. Hang on. Mic got been out of place. There we go. Should be picking me up a little bit better now. I don't know what happened. I think it happened a little while ago, though. Ooh, this is not great. Let's put on armor plates. That'll be more immediately useful most of the time, I think. Might as well play with them when it doesn't matter. And then I'll swap to a mage for some of the other fights. Probably Marvin. Maybe not Marvin. I could get some XP on someone else. And then we'll finish it off by playing a little Garnet after the Rift. What? Now that's bogus. Okay, so they added the stupid laser node things to each of these holes. That's fine. Dang it. Ugh. That's the correct timing. Oh, great. It's too high. It's still too high. Nice. Okay. No, good. No. Ah. The laser nodes are incredibly annoying. Yes, I can believe it, Bubbles. Free save. I'm sorry? Wait, what? It gave me XP for a gem I don't have? And evidently cannot get? That's peculiar. Alright. Hit 10 neutral attacks, ring out an opponent, silence the opponent once. What do they have that can silence? Hit the button and mind the... They're the only ones available. There wasn't any gem that said, oh, this silences someone. Under the right circumstances. So what does that mean, silence them once? Do they have a move that silences that I didn't know about?
I guess that's not really.
Is it bubbles? The shriek makes sense for silencing someone, but... Well, I was supposed to reflect, but... Hit neutral attacks. One, two, three. Four, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, 9. Throw in a few more for good measure. This isn't sending you anywhere. Never mind, I guess I was mistaken. Ow, but does that mean I don't get ring out an opponent? I don't get silence an opponent once, and I don't get how to get that. Oh well. 3 side specials, 50 special damage. Hit an enemy with hit an enemy with a fully charged attack. You know, let's go with bugs for this one. A bunch of the I wasn't fond of the stripes, but the ones that don't have stripes made a bunch of made for a bunch of interesting afterlife themed skins. I really like the black and white color scheme along with the purple. It's real nice. Alright, side specials do special damage and taunt with a maid.
Interesting choice.
That's no problem at all.
Say, Doc, did you see a carrot around here? Oh, little maroon, so trusting, so naive.
Side special. Side special. Side special. Special damage. Side special. Bop. Special damage. Side special. Okay, I didn't hit with that. Side special. Whoop, that missed. Hitboxes are deceiving here. Ah, that would have been so funny. Oh, that's right. Fully charged attack. Bam. Oh, get wrecked. What? I didn't do 50 special damage? Ah. We can do that again. We can get 50 special damage in.
Ah, cool shot!
What's
Wait.
cooking, Doc?
Went down the wrong down the wrong way. See, I definitely would have expected that to hit. Whoop. Why? That's maybe one of my favorite things to do is catch someone as bugs with a safe that has downward momentum while they're off stage. It's simply too much fun. Whoop. Let's get you off stage. And let's get you to stay there. That showcased it pretty well, I'd say. Particularly if you have lingering love and you... I still didn't do 50 special damage? That's ridiculous. Okay, we're not coming back to that. Got another tier in the battle pass, though. And then almost another one on top of that. Cool, cool. The devs mentioned that progress is being made towards the weekly missions. We just can't see what they are, thanks to the bug. But they'll be fixing that, and we'll be able to redeem them once they are available again. So that's going to be peachy.
Don't be scared, Bubbles. We got this.
Collect coins, defuse all the bombs, and be in the air for 10 seconds. Shouldn't be too hard with all the jumping around I've got to do. Then with a character who is heroic is a freebie. Actually, let me swap out to Bubbles for the higher special. Actually, hang on. It dives down faster, too. Not that. Not that. I can't tell. Maybe... Okay, yeah, that definitely doesn't go down as far. Unless it's charged? Nope. Nope. Okay. So it affects the distance as well. That's very interesting. Ow. Okay, seriously, I do have to actually... got enough coins, right? Is it collect every coin, or is there a little leeway in there? There was, okay. I wasn't paying attention. I suppose I should have, but it didn't ultimately matter. Hey, Bubbles' companion is level 2. Okay. Oh, and next event layer means Anubis. And they're level 2 as well. Gain an Anubis artifact companion that will turn enemies into mini rain dogs. I have to see this. I have to see this in action. Just because that sounds hilarious. This is target break, though. Does not matter.
Ha! Cool shot!
I'll probably just go down one path and... Okay, no, that makes sense. Oop. Come on, bop it. All right. Hang on, claim the reward. Let's have a look-see. Yeah, I'll just take one path for now. 3 up attacks, do 50 attack damage, time before the match ends. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's... Yeah. That's a fun combo. So, what I'm wondering is... The point of this rift is the Powerpuff Girls are looking for someone who's a good guy in this universe. Shouldn't completing this node technically satisfy that? Okay. Up attacks, attack damage, time before the match ends. First one's easy. Okay. Okay. I feel like that should count as a projectile. That's a fun one to end a match on. The voice line. You show them. I'm glad they have a button. That does definitely improve it in my eyes. Okay. More targets. Non-human. It's interesting that the tags only show for the relevant ones. Let's see. Circuit drone Batman is non-human.
Interesting choice.
It would be neat if there was a little pop-up that said, hey, you have a variant for this fighter that has the relevant tag.
Of course I'm prepared. I'm Batman.
Hang on. Doesn't mention coins at all. Ow. Batman has a new dash attack. Oh good, that worked. Ah! Up here? Yeah, that's the one.
This is over.
I mostly chose the circuit drone skins in the end based off of which ones I found to be the coolest looking. And Batman was one of them. I think this is another shoot 'em up. I did go through the whole easy rift to level up the gems a bit in preparation for today.
Girls, remember to do your stretches, right?
The Anubis companion hasn't done squat for me since I have equipped it. Oh. Back to an earlier point, since there's not a lot to talk about in these long stretches of blowing up robots with lasers. As odd as that sentence is. I feel like the OKKO universe is almost made for a situation like this, because the whole point is that it's full of heroes with different power levels and I think this is, yeah, this is a treasure one. Shouldn't be too difficult to wallop them.
Interesting choice.
It would be neat if the announcer packs had specific interactions themselves with specific characters when you chose them, for example. The Rowdy Ruffs and the Powerpuffs. Maybe even the Powerpuffs and the Rowdy Ruff variant. Finn, if you pick Jake, could say something interesting. I don't know. Feels like that's maybe some avenue that could be explored further. Hit 3 up specials. Don't get wrung out. Hit charged attacks. Don't get wrung out. Shouldn't be difficult. But the last time I did this fight, it was on easy. So I maybe don't have the best scope of difficulty to determine whether or not I'm going to manage this without getting wrung out. However, Black Adam did get nerfed, supposedly. That one really... Whoop. That's interesting. Did it double the amount of projectiles that you needed to get hit by in order to turn into Rain Dog? That's interesting, because... Or is it specifically for... One up special? Because that looks to be about the same size. 2 up special. Come on. There we go. 3 up specials. Hit charge attacks. Now, it didn't say fully charged, just charged. So I assume that counts. It doesn't say how many either. Maybe it means I have to hit multiple different types of charged attacks? There we go. That's 3 different charged attacks. It looks like this one operates on the same premise as Toasty in that it will shoot a projectile at the enemy. When you hit them. Okay, so much for don't get wrung out. Black Adam is still intimidating. Come on. There we go. Dang, I was one good attack away from getting the don't get wrung out star. Oof. Hopefully after the snap we have to take it, it'll be less cranky. Oh man, okay. Oh god. I'm gonna pull out one of the gems that can level up still. And 2 more nodes, and then I think a Garnet Match to show off the new signature perk. Silence the opponent once, except I can play as a different character this time, so Agent Smith it is. Pop before the match ends, and hit 10 down attacks, yeah. Yep. Yep. And then we'll call it for the night.
Okay, I guess that's not healing.
Do you hear the wheels of fate beginning to turn?
Violence. Down it. Down it. Down it. Down it. Down attack. Down it. Generally, it's just a good idea to hit as many as possible in case some of them don't register. Whoop. For some reason. Generally, the game's pretty good about that, but sometimes it's not. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, what happened there? Very peculiar. I don't have anything that's on cooldown. I wouldn't mind giving them one thing that's on cooldown, maybe. I'm not sure off the top of my head what it would be, though. I didn't hit enough down attacks.
Humanity can manage.
Whack, whack. I'll just do that on my own. Maybe even after stream. Or maybe I'll just go to bed for the night. Destroy 5 enemies, 15 enemies. Yep, okay. So this means
Ah, cool shot!
Jason, Joker, Agent Smith, and Mojo Jojo have all gotten 2 boss fights. I assume if I get hit by too many of these bombs, then I'll just end up flying out of the arena. But I didn't have any trouble with it the first time. I know that Don't Get Wrung Out isn't among those. Maybe it's not possible. Guess I could test it. That's interesting. Alright. And you ring me out? Or is this just a nice break from all of the bosses that are incredibly difficult that you have to end up fighting in the more difficult rifts? Alright, hit me with one of your projectiles. Yeah, it just does damage. Chip damage. And I can't go off the top of the bottom, I guess. Time, I suppose. Would really be the limiting factor. But I'm not sure. Alright, what have we gotten from the event? Battle Pass XP, more Anubis Companion XP. Alright, cool. And there's no special shop going on right now, so no special currency. That's fine. I don't have to start out every season with an event. Now it's going to be nice. So 26 more stars, I think. "26 more stars, let's say that's... That's 24 more stars from... 4 a pop from the nodes I didn't do. Hit 10 down attacks there, and then don't get wrung out for this one. Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. There are a number of them. And I could always bring someone else in to just grab a bunch of extra stars. Anyway. Done with that for now. Let's take Garnet in. I haven't done anything in 2. Let's go into 1s then. I feel like I could maybe get Garnet into a higher level in 1s, but I'm not sure. I don't know. It's a little difficult to tell. Yeah, I could get you with this trick. You want to get the bomb on a platform, and then it actually combos excellently with the down smash into up clap attack. Because either they trigger at the same time and they take a ton of damage, or the platform is just high enough that the clap knocks them into the explosion. I need to rack up a bit more damage on them first. Because once I hit them with it, they'll try to avoid it. I am. I wonder if I could just hit them with it. Oop, there I go. It doesn't trigger if it's not the clap attack. That is something that I don't think I tested prior to now. Didn't work. That's fine. Man, I really want to show this off. Oop, okay. I was really expecting them to approach a little bit sooner there. Never mind. Okay, they have combo game. Heh. Well, I hit them with the part. And it's ranked, so I'm gonna face off against them again. Yeah, this one, does this one have a platform? I think it mentioned that they added platforms to some and then they made some wider. I'm not sure. I didn't pay the most attention to that part of the patch notes. I haven't played on the new map yet either. The midnight showing. Or midnight screening. One of the two. This one's got 2. How about they're moving? It would be real nice to have full dodge meter when I execute the move, because it means that I get armor when I do this move. Ow. That's armor breaking. Has that always been armor breaking? Ah. I'm gonna make it work on these moving platforms here. Oop, okay, there I go. I might be dead here. Period. Great luck with it. Maybe it would be better in 2s. Where I can set it up without having to worry about someone, and then as they approach, execute. Alright, that's not so bad. Think it's enough for tonight, though. You get a toast. Thanks for being a good opponent of banana. Looking forward to maybe more potential signature perk sign characters that only have a couple in the future. Bugs is one. I think who else? Arya, I think, only has 2 signature perks. Yeah. Well, Arya's kind of high tier. I don't know if they necessarily need to benefit from that, per se. Jake only has 2. It's always neat, I think, when they get to add more big content for a character that's been around a while. Batman's new thing, Jake's new neutral air into neutral air special. That's a peculiar situation indeed. Anyway, see you tomorrow, maybe, for... I mean, hopefully tomorrow. See you tomorrow, hopefully, for Binding of Isaac, and then, possibly, a second time over the weekend for a new series. I do hope that this schedule here is clear as it's laid out. 1 to 2 streams each on Monday through Thursday and Friday through Sunday. I feel like that should be fairly clear. I intend to run it by Planet, see what he thinks. Schedule, current series, these two, and then achievement, the unknown. And of course there is going to be, when October starts, some fun stuff there. Pretty sure the Minecraft Live is on a Saturday, so I'm gonna have to stream on the Sunday after to discuss my thoughts on it. I am busy that Saturday. Might do something special then as well. I'm not sure. I'm definitely mulling over that Game Jam sandwich idea. I'm thinking it would be a good idea to maybe use one of those to break up what would otherwise be a long and maybe difficult on the hand and straining on the mind art stream. I'm not sure. It would be real awkward to upload the VOD of that though, so that's what's making me second guess it. Anyway, all stuff further down the pipeline, or potentially further down the pipeline. See you in the future. Have a good night, everybody.